Hello everybody and welcome back to another rage-inducing episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and bitch complain about things that annoy and piss me the hell off. You know, this stand's getting kind of wobbly. Well, maybe it's a good thing that I'm ending this series, but I'm not going down without a goddamn fight! And I apologize if you hear a fan in the background. I have to hide underground for this one. Oh, I have to try to contain Vesuvius with this one, folks, and, oh yeah, this is just painful. So, let's think back. A few years ago, there was this movie that came out. It wasn't a big movie, it wasn't a huge movie. It was the first, definitely the first before the remake of the first movie came out, CGI-ish Pokémon movie, and this thing went by the name of Detective Pikachu, with Ryan Reynolds voicing the iconic yellow rodent. Now, I want to say something. While I'm not a fan of the movie, and yes, I did watch enough of the clips to get the general gist of it, you could have easily put A and B together in a matter of seconds. No, literally, you could put A and B together in like 45 seconds. It does not take however the hell long. How long was that movie anyway? It did not take the length of the movie to put A and B together. I figured it out very easily, just from the clips. I didn't even read the plot. I just watched the clips. Ping! I figured it out. Okay, let's see here. T-E-T-I-V-E-P-I-K-A-C-G. And you were how the hell long? $150 million budget. Wow. Okay, so think back to 2019, bringing in $433 million. How the hell long were you? What was your length? Oh, God, please don't tell me to make a sequel to this. Okay, come on, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Load up faster, Wikipedia. And your length of time was 104 minutes. Yeah, okay, so no offense. I mean, this is definitely eye candy and jerk-off material for majority of the Pokemon fans, and I mean the die-hard ones. For me, the plot was so, honest to God, easy to figure out. It's creepy. I mean, really, it's creepy. By the way, for those of you that haven't seen it, the kid's dad is inside the Pikachu because of Mewtwo. There. I just saved you 104 minutes. Thank me later. In all honesty, I would have appreciated if Danny DeVito would have did the voice of Pikachu instead of Ryan Reynolds, but to each their own. Anyway, so you have, because this is the one that also gave us the majority of memes, especially, what was it, Ludicolo, which, goddamn, that thing was nightmare fuel. So you have that, you have Mr. Mime, and, oh yeah, no, this is just, oh boy, ooh boy, oh god, no. Yeah. Yeah, no. Excuse me for a second. Oh, I'm sorry. I get allergic to bullshit. And this topic that I'm going to be talking about here, this rage-inducing thing here, yeah. This is, oh boy. Alright, well, this is bad. But happily, unfortunately, they're not making a sequel to this movie. No. They're making a live-action Pokemon series. And guess which streaming service is grabbing the balls for this one? And I use that term both as you would interpret it. My favorite enemy and yours, Netflix. Oh, Netflix. The ones that have Journeys now because they bought it when Disney decided to kick it to the curb. Yes, Netflix. The one that is dipping their hands in too many goddamn pies. Look, are you a movie streaming service? Are you a game service? Are you a place where people can just go and spank it for 30 minutes? What are you? What are you? We know you're not a Quibi because you've lasted longer than 6 months. You've lasted for a few years, possibly a couple decades at this point. But what are you? What in the hell are you? Well, at least a decade. But anyway, Variety reports that a new Pokemon series is in the early stages of development at Netflix. Which you would think, okay, it's another animated one, so they're taking the helm over for the, you know, that's honestly what I'm thinking of, is they're taking over the helm for the animated series, and they're going to be, like, doing it in-house to save money. No. 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 It's going to be a live-action project similar to 2019's Detective Pikachu. So, you're taking a movie that, by sheer luck, went buku gangbusters for being a non-Disney movie, and you're going to stretch that similar premise of a live-action Pokemon series, a live-action Pokemon movie, into a series. Okay? And you're not crazy how. It's still in the early days, though, for Netflix's live-action Pokemon series, which hasn't officially been announced by the streamer. It hasn't been officially announced, but yet we're getting reports of this. So somebody's leaking something somewhere, and I'm pissed about it. Okay? No. Let's just get this out of the way here. Right off the bat, I am not for this. Look, Pokemon has that wonderful chemistry that works for it. It is a series that can be loved by people of all ages, from children to adults and the elderly. I remember a story that was on a thing, it was part of a contest or something, where they had to, explain why, what Pokemon means to them, and there was a story on there from a kid whose grandmother and him watched Pokemon together. Every Saturday morning, they would watch Pokemon, because she liked Charizard. She liked the fact that it just disobeyed Ash. She thought it was funny. She died. Alright? She died right around the kid's birthday. He felt horrible because they went to go see the Pokemon movie, I think it was the second one, the day before, as she wasn't feeling well then. And then she died. That story broke my heart, okay? I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I cried because I remember commenting, give this person a prize, goddammit. No other entries need to just give this person a prize. They win. As far as I was concerned, give them the damn prize. Because there ain't nobody that's beaten that. And if somebody else did, then whoever judged that contest had no goddamn heart. So somebody is leaking something here. Okay, because this is a franchise that, like I said, is adorned by many people. I mean, okay, sure, Disney the pooch royally in the ass when they went and took it onto their end. But then again, to be fair, they had Sun and Moon, which in hindsight wasn't the greatest series, but still, how could Disney mess that up? Well, then again, it's Disney. They could fuck up a wet dream. Anyway, still in the early days, though, but not officially announced by Netflix, because, of course, they don't want the backlash. I mean, look at what happened with Cuties. They do not need the backlash again. The reportedly, Lucifer's co-showrunner and executive producer, Joe Henderson, is supposed to be writing and producing this bitch. As of yet, there's no release date information. There's no other concrete details. This is basically speculation. Okay, it's speculation that's got my blood pressure at an all-time high. Look, Netflix, I get it. You want to be the jack of all trades. In this case, you're just a jack-off. Alright? I can take about as much of Netflix's bullshit as anybody else, but there's a point in time when I'm going to reach my limit, and goddammit, I've reached it. When you butchered Evangelion, I reached it. When you dipped your hand into anime, I reached it. When you keep making stupid-ass ideas like this, not only do I reach my threshold for stupidity, I pole vault over it! You have the balls to tell people, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Hey, we got Pokemon now. Come buy our service. We're gonna give you games. Come buy our service. We want to have your money. Yeah, you want my money. I want my money. Everybody wants my money. You wanna know what's funny? I don't even have that much to give. And yet everybody wants it. It's like my money doesn't want to stay with me. It looks at me and goes, oh, well, we were kind of hoping to be in a nicer place. Hey, look, these people want us. We're going to go with them. Bye. What the hell? I had cookies! You can watch TV! I'll let the $20 bill use my sink as a jacuzzi! But no, everybody wants my money, but I can't even keep it apparently. It's not supposed to stay with me. No, everybody wants it. I kind of feel like that song, Everybody Wants You. What's it? Oh yeah, Working for the Weekend, I think. Yeah, everybody's working for, you want to know what I'm working for? I'm working for to keep my head above water and not give me Netflix a goddamn time! It seems likely, though, that this live-action series is going to use real human actors and CGI-created Pokémon. Well, no shit, Sherlock! How the fuck you gonna do live-action without some type of live-action? Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Netflix. They might pull an audible and pull a balloon out of their ass and say, okay, here's your live Pikachu. We have created Pikachu. We have genetic scientists in a lab 655 miles under Area 51C. They are purposely creating these things for us. Oh, we got everything down there. Kaiju, robots, an interdimensional space gate that we made first contact with the Vulcans. How we have everything down there. We're Netflix. You know what you are? You're a joke. Real human actors and CGI created Pokemon. Why don't you just come right out and say it? We want to make something akin to Detective Pikachu and be done with it. Yeah, no shit. Live action. Well, how else do you expect to get it to be live action? I'm sorry. Is this going to be sort of like the Rugrats reboot, where it was announced first off that it was going to be live-action humans and CGI babies, then they just changed the whole thing to CGI, and honestly, I'm going to admit this, I was shocked how well that works. I thought that remake was going to be garbage. I'm actually shocked at how good it is. I have seen clips. I am shocked at how good it is. I really am. It honestly shocks me. I'm not going to lie. But this! Look, stop raping Pikachu here, okay? Pikachu is not a dime store whore. You want that in the franchise? That's Ditto. Ditto's main purpose in the game is literally a breeding machine. You stick that bitch in a daycare, you stick any other Pokemon with it, out pops eggs. With the exception of certain Pokemon that are unable to give eggs, like Nidoking and Nidoqueen, which that's a rant video in its own right, believe me. And legendaries, and apparently a couple non-legendaries, or so I've been told. That still freaks me out yet. But anyway, I digress. We're going for this. You're trying to take a franchise that's already having to rebound after that garbage series called Sun and Moon. Oh, I'm sorry. I also forgot to add in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where Ash finally wins a league, but of course it's a garbage league. Literally. I mean, this is a trend for Ash. He loses the Indigo League, wins the Orange Islands, loses, the Johto League, but hey, don't worry about it. You always got next season. Nope. Loses the fucking Sinnoh League, which in all honesty, that was a shit show in itself, but yet wins the Battle Frontier, and hell, could actually become a Battle Brain if he wanted to. Literally, they actually gave him the option, and it's still open for him. If I were him, I would take it and run. Could you imagine Ash Ketchum as a Battle Master, a Battle Brain in the Battle Frontier? I'm sorry, I don't see anybody ever winning that again. I mean, granted, he's not the strongest trainer, but he's grown since then, I will admit. If we'd have Ash Ketchum now, yes, I could honestly see him being a massive threat in the Battle Frontier. But of course, no. God must continue the journey, I will be a Pokemon Master. What happens once you become that, Ash? Huh? Then what? You got nothing, that's what. But anyway, hold on. It gets worse. It gets so much worse. So you're already taking a franchise that, like I said, has the habit of win this league, lose this league. Win this league, lose this league. But of course, Ash loses 2 main leagues, wins the Battle Frontier. Okay? Goes into Oh, no, it was the Hoenn League he lost. Okay, my apologies. It was the Hoenn League that was a shit show. The Sinnoh League, he actually did damn good. My apologies. I forgot. That was my bad. That was my bad. I apologize. That was my little brain fart for the day. I'm tired. It was my fault. I had a long day. It's my fault. I apologize. So, he lost the Hoenn League badly. That was a shit show. Takes out 2 of the 6 Pokemon from Tobias, the fucking legendary trainer. Look, I'm sorry. Yeah, you want to be pissed off at the guy. Oh, he used legendaries. He cheated. Hey, we do it all the time in the games. You don't see anybody complaining. I don't see there being a rule in the Pokemon League. I'm sorry. These Pokemon are not allowed to set foot inside these doors. If you can train a legendary Pokemon that it listens to your sorry ass, I'm sorry. That means you're a goddamn good trainer. Either that or that Pokemon's waiting for the opportunity to kill you. One of the two. But for this case, I'm pretty sure he managed to train them. Ash took out Darkrai. Ash took out, what was it? It was Latios. Yeah, Latios. He took out Latios. Now, granted, he used up all of his Pokemon in the process of taking out those two, but he still went toe-to-toe with Tobias. He earned Tobias' respect. That made the Sinnoh League a damn good league. Then, of course, like I said, I think wait, was the Battle Frontier after? Yeah, Battle Frontier was after Hoenn, so I actually was right. So we won Hoenn, we lost Hoenn, won the Battle Frontier. Lost Sinnoh, but damn, that was a loss that, in all honesty, you went out in a blaze of glory. I'm not going to lie. This isn't like Charizard falling asleep on your ass or Harrison knocking your ass down. No. Well, actually, that Harrison fight was pretty damn cool. It's one of my favorites, actually, from the Johto League. But the Hoenn League was a shit show. I can't even remember the last opponent he went up against. Sinnoh League, Tobias. That was a fight. That was a fight worth seeing. I don't remember if there was something after that. I don't think there was. I think that's when they started parting ways. Then it was goodbye Brock. He decided to go become a doctor. And then just like that, here comes the whole shifting franchise. Yeah, there wasn't one because then it went right to Black and White with Ash taking a trip to Unova. And that was a shit show of a league. You took on a trainer in Unova that thought a full team of Pokemon was 5 Pokemon. You had an advantage of 1, and you still lost. I'm going to chalk up the Unova loss to he had Iris to deal with. Iris was a handful and a half. She was what you would call the annoying sidekick that you just want to shove off a cliff head first. You want to make sure that when she hits the ground, her head's impacting first. That's the type of companion she was. The highly annoying, oh god type. But you want to take this beautiful franchise that has people debating which characters should be with which characters, which Pokemon's the strongest, that literally spend their hours on end dealing with this stuff, and you want to bullshit it like this? I mean, like I said, this series has been through enough. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon basically bitch-slapped the franchise hard. Journeys, I'm gonna safely say this, Journeys to me feels like a watered-down Master Quest. And Legends. It feels like that one spin-off that we had that aired for, like, Chronicles. That's what it was, Pokemon Chronicles. I actually couldn't think of it there for a second. It feels like a watered-down Master Quest mixed with Pokemon Chronicles. That's it. That is literally all it feels like to me. It just doesn't feel right. But, I digress. I'm getting way off the topic here. I'm starting to ramble on about Pokemon. You get me started, I could go for hours. But anyway. Detective Pikachu was the first live-action movie based on the long-running Pokemon franchise, and it was a huge success. Yes, because when lightning strikes the spot the first time, it usually does make an impact. It depends on the voltage of where it strikes. Oh, if it just hits a tree somewhere out in the woods, doesn't do anything, no problem. If If it nails a tree out in the woods and sets the entire forest ablaze, now people remember that fire. Yes, that's what this movie was. It grossed over $430 million, $433 when I looked it up on Wikipedia. So, yeah, that makes sense. But the franchise has seen an explosion in popularity. Hold that thought. The trading card game has seen a blow up in popularity. Pokemon itself has had its mediocre rise that has gone into the we're stabilizing, but we're still rising. They haven't exactly fallen off of their graceful cloud yet. You had Pokemon Go, which went gangbusters, and hell, Nintendo stock even soared after that. Then Nintendo, which I wouldn't even have said anything. Honest to God, I would have just kept my mouth shut and just rode the wave of increased stock and just said, yeah, fuck it. Let's just ride this bitch. They go, we have nothing to do with that game. Peep! And all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we should have kept our mouth shut. Yes! That's like the time my mom and I were at the store and they gave her back too much change. And I'm like, just keep your mouth shut. That's their fault, not yours. But it's their fault, not yours. And in all honesty, the store had screwed us over half a dozen times, so as far as I was concerned, they were just repaying us what they had screwed us over with. Or like the other time when they didn't ring the one item up. That's not our fault, that's their fault. They held it in their hands. They're on camera holding it in their hands. They didn't scan it. That ain't my fault. You're on camera. You're on camera with that item. That's not my fault. And technically it wouldn't have been. But of course she has to go, oh, this wasn't, scanned right. I'm just like, shut up. And then we get out to the car, we're leaving. I said, you realize if you would have kept your mouth shut, you would have saved us $5. And then she's looking at me like, huh? I said, that didn't ring up. I said, that was their fault, not ours. But anyway, Pokemon has basically just been going nuts. The trading card game has been blowing the hell up recently, with several Pokemon cards selling for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And God, I wish they were some of the ones that I have in my collection, but I don't think they are. It makes me sad, because damn knows Daddy could use that kind of money. Then again, I just really got to get my Pokemon cards up on eBay again. I really got to go to town on that, get those up there. I got some Magic the Gathering cards I got to get up too. I'm still in the process of jotting them all down so I can get more of them up. I have had a massive amount of shit that I've had to do lately. But anyway, Pokemon, though, recently released a MOBA spin-off. You've had countless apps. What was it, Pokemon Masters, that was released, that players weren't too happy about the first time. You have the massive gaming franchise all the way back to Red and Blue and Green in Japan, skyrocketing up now to, what is it, Pokemon Crap and Crud. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Sword and Shield and their DLCs. My apologies. To the MOBA spin-off, Pokemon Go. Yeah, this franchise has just exploded, and it's exploded in a good way. I mean, when those cute and cuddly creatures came onto your screen when you were younger, you were hooked. Hell, South Park made a parody of it, for God's sake. Jim Pokemon. Who remembers that? I do. I was collecting all Jim Pokemon. Yes, I remember that episode. But frankly, and I hate this part of this, it makes sense to create a live-action series after the successful live-action movie, and with demand for Pokemon content higher than ever. No! No, it doesn't! The movie is what you call lightning striking in a bottle. You are literally hoping to get this to happen again. The chances of lightning striking the same spot twice, unless it is purposely designed to do so, like a lightning rod on top of a building, even then I don't think it hits the exact same spot. You are asking a moon and a half to be pushed into alignment with the sun for this to happen. You have to realize something. There is no chance that this will be a success. You're trying to rewrite history. You're trying to reinvent the goddamn wheel! Netflix, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is not how you do this! Oh, well, it's such a success. We're going to make a live-action franchise out of it. The people are going to love it. Let's fast forward into the future. Let me jump into my TARDIS, go 5-10 years in the future. Let's see how big of a disaster this is. Oh, wait, I don't have to. This thing's gonna suck. You're taking a live-action series, you're taking an animated series, an anime series, and you're gonna butcherize it by making it live-action on your content. Well, it works for so many other things. We had Death Note. Death Note you made into a movie. We got Cowboy Bebop. I'm still pissed at that! Look, Cowboy Bebop is a fucking goddamn classic. That thing is the holy grail level of you don't touch this. Okay, that is the MC Hammer song of anime. Can't touch this. You can't touch it. No remakes, no, you want to remaster it, that's fine. But no remakes, no live action, none of that shit. You don't touch this. Can't touch this. That's the MC Hammer of anime. It's goddamn Cowboy Bebop. Pokemon's the second one. Can't touch this. You want to remake? Look at how bad that remake of the first movie that they did entirely in CGI went. That looked like goddamn fucking PS1 graphics on a goddamn fucking motherboard of a Windows 95 computer! And this the type of shit you want to pull out of your ass? Look, Netflix, I get it, alright? You want to have some type of a franchise going here, right? You want to have something happening in a broad spectrum of the world. You want to have your hands in so many pies, you don't know whether you're coming or going, right? I get it. I get it. Here's the thing. Stop! You are overstretching yourselves. Did you ever hear the story of Krispy Kreme? You know why Krispy Kreme failed miserably? You know why Krispy Kreme had to scale themselves back? They got too big too fast! Way too big, way too fast! Look at Starbucks. Do you remember the joke years ago that between Walmart and Target, they were always competing against each other? Where a Walmart appeared, there's a Target. Where a Walmart appeared, there's a Target. Literally. Every single goddamn time. And these places get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's the same concept with streaming services. Only in your case, you don't know what the fuck you want to do. Okay, great. I get the concept. I'm the same way. I don't know what the hell I wanted my YouTube channel to be. I still don't. I've been doing this now for almost 5 years, and I still don't know. But you're like, oh, well, we're going to expand ourselves into games. We're going to expand ourselves into live action. We're going to get anime. Stay the fuck out of anime. You want to butcher something, you want to screw stuff up, go after another franchise, go after something else, keep kissing Nickelodeon's tailpipe, go for the Transformers series, you can't do a worse job than Michael Bay did with the last couple movies, go fuck that up. No, I'm sorry, I cannot stand the fact that I can't even talk now, Netflix is screwing Pokemon. Oh, but we have a lot of the franchise now. We're the home for multiple shows. The Indigo League, Journeys, and many others. And we're pushing Netflix into gaming. It's surprising, though, that we're having a live-action series. Doesn't that make you happy? No! It pisses me off! You are taking a franchise that has not done anything to you. A franchise that is honestly sat there, looked at you and said, please don't touch me. I feel like Pokemon at this point is crying out to us fans when Netflix goes near it, I need an adult. Because Netflix sure as hell ain't touching it the right way. Oh, but we have Journeys. Who cares? Disney had Sun and Moon and they fucked it up. And then they pull this, we want anime bullshit out of their ass. They have had anime before and they mess it up every time. And Netflix has had their fair share of this too and they have done nothing but crap-eyes it. Oh, but we have original stuff that we do in-house. Morons! If you're doing it in-house, unless it's coming from the land of the rising sun, it's not anime! Avatar: The Last Airbender is not anime. anime. It was not made in Japan. Korra is not anime. It's influenced by anime, but it's not anime. Pokemon is a franchise that does not need you sticking your sting in its ass. It doesn't need this crap from you. Pokemon was fine on its own. When Cartoon Network had it, it actually had some decent ratings. Cartoon Network knew how to handle this. They knew how to give it the love and attention it so desperately needed. When it couldn't be on Channel 4 anymore, when it lost being on like the basic cable channels, and Cartoon Network was like, here, we'll take you. We'll take care of you. But then Cartoon Network decided, we don't want you anymore. It's like a fish. It's like a big fat fish that they overfed, now they realize, oh crap, it's going to cost us a lot of money to keep you around, isn't it? Time to flush you down the toilet. And then there in the sewers, scrounging around for whatever they can get their hands on, is Disney. And Disney takes it and bastardizes 2 seasons worth. One whole series, too, of Sun and Moon. So basically both halves of it, they bastardize it. And that's the one when Ash finally wins the goddamn league, and it's a garbage league! And then it goes to Netflix. And Netflix is like, we're the greatest service in the world. We have what you want. Come to us. We have Pokemon. We are the best. You do know there's a Pokemon YouTube channel, right? You can watch it on there. There's a Pokemon site. You can watch it on there. And guess what, fuckers? It's free. You don't gotta pay. Netflix, you gotta pay. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I yelling too much? Am I complaining about this one? I'm sorry. This pisses me off. Netflix should have never gotten their hands on Pokemon. This is them going, we want anime. Come to us for anime. I would rather poke my eyes out with a hot skewer soaked in the septic tank of Satan than watch one fucking anime series on Netflix. And the fact that you're going to try to make a live action series, have you lost your minds? Anime does not need to be live action! When you take away the illusion, when you take away that which is interesting and entertaining, you take away the mystique, you take away the mystery, you take away the fundamental value that it has. In this case, the minute you take away Pokemon from the anime spectrum, the minute it leaves the anime spectrum, now you've basically taken away all the fun and joy that it's had. Because now, it's not a fun-filled, exciting adventure that you can go to and lose yourself in a fantasy world. Because once you start putting somewhat of reality into it, that takes the fun away from it. Because now you're like, oh, this could be me. I could lose. No, I don't like this anymore. Why do you think this thing sucks? Now, Pokemon Go works out well because they're virtualized, so it still falls into the fantasy realm. I do not see a mouse in my home chucking a fucking thunderbolt at my ass. I don't see a bird dive bombing me with its beak. No! Because once you take fantasy out of the equation, you have now effectively taken away that which is fun and entertaining. You have managed to do what nobody else wants to do and basically rip the childhood innocence away from it. Like I said, this feels like Pokemon screaming to us, I need an adult. Well, I'm an adult, Pokemon. Tell me where they touched you. Tell me where the bad streaming services hurt you. What did they do to you? I'll get SVU on their ass. This isn't right. This isn't right at all. If you want Pokemon, fine. A one-off CGI movie, that's fine. Let lightning strike in a bottle one time and let it go. Don't keep trying to milk Betsy for all she's got. Okay, those udders are tapped. Everybody has gone to her for something. Those udders are tapped. Those things look like a shriveled up raisin in the sun. They are tapped. But no. You're gonna keep going after it. You're gonna bastardize it. You're gonna make this live action series and you're gonna bastardize it. And this is gonna be a horrible shit show. But, you know, what do I care? It's just a franchise that I have fond memories of as a child. I remember collecting the Pokemon cards. I still have some of them. I have a whole bunch of Pikachu cards. I love Pikachu. That's the one card that I will collect and never get rid of. I actually tracked down the first Zapdos I ever got my hands on. I traded it to somebody who ended up trading it to a couple other people, and I actually managed to find it again. And I ended up paying $2 for it. And it was worth it. Because it's back home to me. That tells you how much this franchise means to people. You making a live-action adaptation of this basically is telling them, we're going to take your childhood, stick it in this blender, we're going to throw in some adult-oriented themes. Here's some booze, here's some bills, I think this is a condom that your parents should have used, but oh well, just going to chuck that in there too. And we're just going to mix the whole thing and stick it on, Whipped. Yeah, here you go, enjoy. Look, I get it, okay? You're not a fan of wanting to keep things the same way. You want to be different. That's fine. Be different. Stay the fuck out of anime! Get out of it! There are plenty of anime streaming services out there, and people can go to them. They're honestly good. Hell, go to Tubi. Tubi literally shows anime. There's an entire plethora on that streaming service. Go to them! Sit through the commercials, but go to them! They're free! You can watch a whole crap ton! There's probably someone there you've never even heard of! I guarantee it! They got Fighting Foodons, for God's sake! Who doesn't remember that show? They got Yu-Gi-Oh! They have, like, pretty much, I think it's like every single Yu-Gi-Oh! On there. I even think they got Vrains recently. Don't quote me, but I think they got Vrains. I know they have up to Arc 5. I think they might have gotten Vrains, too, but don't quote me. They have like every Yu-Gi-Oh! On there. They have the Digimon Tri movies on there. Go watch anime on Tubi. Keep anime off of Netflix. Do I gotta get a petition started to have Netflix stop fucking anime in the ass? This is enough. You bastardized Evangelion. You've made a live-action abomination of Cowboy Bebop, a goddamn classic. And now you want to screw Pokemon? No. I say no more! You keep your hands off of Pikachu and the rest of them. That's what I gotta say. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What do you think about this live-action Pokemon series that Netflix wants to come out with? Are you excited for it? Are you shocked about it? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This is going to be a hot, smoldering garbage heap of crap? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants.